Bienvenidos, welcome. Parents, friends, extended family, and most importantly, graduating class of 2015. Where's my graduating class of 2015? Today, we stand proudly in front of our families, administrators, friends, and teachers. On a day like this, it is appropriate to step back, take a deep breath, and recognize how far we have come. From our last homecoming to our last prom, we have truly accumulated exceptional moments that will remain to our close to our hearts and close to our lives. These past 4 years seem like 4 days because each passing year has gone by increasingly fast. We all have worked hard to get to this point, but we obviously didn't do it by ourselves. Thank you, teachers, for all your help, for all your knowledge. We all know it was your job, but it was what each and every one of you guys did for us, spending extra time during your lunch period to answer any questions we had. To our parents, thank you for all your help dragging us out of bed each morning and becoming our school alarm. To all coaches, advisors, custodial staff, lunchroom attendants, our principal, vice principal, and all office staff, and to our counselors for making Greeley Central the place to be. I would like to tell my classmates, thank you for all the memories, the team efforts, the tears, the laughters. In front of me, I can truly say that I see the future doctors, teachers, scientists, but most important, I see the people who will continue to impress the world. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. Thank you. Now let's welcome Lauren Moyer to the stage, please.
Hey Wildcats, we made it. I'm Lauren Moyer and I'm your senior class president. When I thought about writing this speech, I knew I could go the usual route. I could have talked about what we've learned, I could have talked about friends we've had and shared stories that encompassed high school. I could have talked about where we've come from and how much we've grown. I could have talked about our past. But this graduation is about moving on to the next step of our lives. It's about closing the chapter of high school and moving on to the next part. We now have the opportunity and the ability to become who we want to be, to pursue what we want to pursue. We are adults, no matter how many of us tried to fight that. And now, being thrust into the adult world, we have an opportunity. One day in my AP Lit class, we were having a Socratic seminar on a book. One student, expressing the author's beliefs, said something along the lines of, "None of us here will make a difference. We are from Greeley, Colorado, and won't make any impact on the world." Everyone immediately refuted that, including myself. But that thought has been on my mind throughout the year. Is it true that none of us here in Greeley, Colorado, the Greeley Central graduating class of 2015, will make a difference? Will I really not make a difference? Is there nothing I can do to make my mark, leave my legacy? I've never been very good with my words, but I finally figured out how to answer that question. I will always remember the girl that complimented my hair daily. I will always remember the person who didn't know me very well but gave me a hug because she could tell I was having a bad day. I will remember the people who laughed at my dumb jokes or took the time to listen to me. I know that each of you here can remember a time when someone was kind to you, offered a compliment, or even smiled at you in the halls of our school. These people have impacted your life, whether it be large or small. But I will also remember that boy in middle school who told me he would jump me after school. I will remember the girl who told me I should straighten my hair every day because it's too frizzy. I will remember the boy who wouldn't let me share my point of view during a discussion. I will remember the people who made me feel insignificant, unable to speak my mind, and afraid to be myself, because they made me feel unworthy. And I know each of you have been hurt as well, whether that be large or small. As you can see, my life has been changed by the small things that people have said or done. Now imagine being on the other side of those little things. It could not have been too hard to give a compliment or to say something to hurt someone's feelings. It's pretty easy to listen to people and be friendly. It's also easy to avoid eye contact and make someone's day worse. But the little things that you do can make an impact too. So it is not true that you will not make an impact, because each of us have the opportunity. Throughout our adult lives, we can impact one person's life. And as we progress, learning and growing after high school, we can all leave our legacy. Not just where we have in Greeley Central or wherever we go after high school, but on people. I thank you all for making a difference on the world, and I challenge you to make a positive difference. I thank many of you for making a difference on my life and making my high school experience a positive and successful one. Congrats on making it to the next chapter, and congrats in advance for the difference you will make on the world. Thank you.
Hello. As many of you know, my name is Katie Campbell. Before I begin, in order for this to be like a full-fledged graduation speech, I feel like I've got to first go through all the cliches and colloquialisms. So just give me a minute. Good job. We did it. Congrats, 2015. Enjoy this time. Make history. Good luck. Proud of you. Don't be afraid to fail. If you're true, appreciate your parents. Follow your dreams. Never stop learning. Be true to yourself. Embark on your journey. Trust yourself. This is only the beginning. To be good. Live your life. Stop. Pay it for Godspeed and make a difference. Whew. Well, now that those are out of the way, let's really begin. Wow. It's over. Many of us never thought this day would come. I personally remember sitting in my kindergarten classroom and my teacher, Mrs. War, saying to us, "You're going to graduate high school in 2015. And thinking to myself, I am pretty sure the world's going to be over by then. I mean, the world has changed so much since 2003, hasn't it? We've gone through VHSs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. We've seen 4 generations of video game consoles, dial-up internet to Wi-Fi to 4G, CDs to MP3s to iPods to iPhones, MySpace to Facebook to Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. We have seen a complete evolution. Change. We have seen monumental change in our lifetime. I mean, you don't see people walking around dressing like Lizzie McGuire and using a flip phone, and if you did, you would take a photo and put it on your Snapchat story. Change. Since we were little, we've undergone so much of it. We've transitioned from home life to preschool to elementary to middle school, and then eventually, we all ended up in the hallways of the castle. Change. Have you ever thought about how much change our school has seen? Greeley Central was established in 1927. The stock market crashed in 1929 and plunged the American society, including many of our students and teachers, into the Great Depression. World War II stole many fathers from students who walked the same halls we did. Our school was segregated until Brown versus Board of Education. Girls used to wear cupcake dresses, boys would slick their hair and look like they just stepped out of grease, and the daring ones would go and sneak in the bathrooms to smoke. Students were drafted into and protested the Vietnam War. Computers were introduced, students sat in class on September 11th, and somehow, eventually, we were thrown into that mix. Change. We changed Greeley Central High School. We left a legacy. I mean, goodness, that word is thrown about so often. How many times would you estimate that you have heard Mr. Cousins say the word legacy in the past 4 years? Let me tell you, though, we have all left a legacy. We have all left one or several things here, whether it be blood on the gym floor or a memory in someone's mind, tangible or not. You left a legacy, and together, we changed our school. Change. We are undergoing one of the greatest changes of our lifetime this morning. We are receiving the diploma that we have worked the past 12 years for, and after that, everything is going to change. By this point in my speech, you are probably able to guess my main point. Change. Socrates once said, "The secret to change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." We are at the end of Chapter 3, the very last paragraph. Chapter 1, elementary school, Chapter 2, middle school, and Chapter 3, high school have all ended. This change is inevitable, so let's embrace it. Let's look forward to it. Let's utilize it. We are capable of great things, but first, we've got to embrace this ending and new beginning, because whether we want to or not, we've got to turn the page, because we are about to begin Chapter 4. This transition from Chapter 3 to 4 is hard, but things are going to be different and better from here on out. Chapter 4 is a new adventure. It's when Percy Jackson arrives at Camp Half-Blood. It's when Hazel Grace realizes she has a crush on Augustus Waters. It's when Katniss Everdeen arrives at the Capitol, and it's when Harry Potter finds out that he's a wizard. We can always go back and look at Chapters 1 and 2 and 3. We can reread and reminisce and laugh about old memories. But those things cannot be changed, even if you want them to. We shouldn't spend so much time rereading that we never get the chance to start writing. It's hard to leave, but together, let us turn this page, because our next chapter is about to start. So thank you. Thank you for changing our school, each other, and me. And good luck. I believe every one of your Chapter 4s will outdo your Chapter 3s, and I'm excited to see them unfold as things around and within you change. Once a wildcat, always a wildcat. Thank you.
Our next speaker is one of the most creative, unique, and dedicated individuals Greeley Central has to offer.
Take a deep breath in because we are finally here. 12th grade's done and this is our lucky year. We have all grown up, go look in the mirror. We have stepped on the gas and kept the car in gear, going up and down crazy roads without stopping for fear. We have battled the Spartans and captured their spear. The Grizzlies chased us, but we beat them severe. So if you're crying with happiness, go ahead and wipe that tear. Memories will be held tight and oh so dear. But new moments are near. They will soon appear. Pick the right direction and continue to steer. The legacy class of 2015 will never disappear. Take a deep breath in because we've all worked so hard for this day. Yes, it flew by, and I can't believe it's May. This diploma should help us gain impressive pay. To our amazement, we survived elementary, middle, high. Wow, we made it okay. I'm so proud that we picked the orange and black way. Occasionally we threw in our own splash of gray. The staff filled our souls with light that now power our bright ray. Matt and Mono are so honored as we continue to pray. A big thanks to Mr. Cousins who decided to stay. Shout out to Miss Jones who inspired me to create with clay. I appreciate Mr. T who always says hey. Now let's be honest, Greeley Central was our bay. It's the cool lingo, but it's kinda cliche. There aren't enough words to exactly say, but to sum it up, we can shout hooray. It's time to walk the stage so we can go play. Take a deep breath in because we're Wildcats about to graduate. We've been hoping for this date. It is finally here and it feels so great. Hold your heads high, let's celebrate. We've been carrying so much on our high school busy plate. Now we can start off with a gratifying clean slate. It is so exciting, it's hard to wait, but it's even better without homework to keep us up late. We have held on tight and finally retrieved the bait through all those crazy times, which we can all relate. Now all left to do is continue straight. So now it's time to run through life's open gate. It's a new chapter, time to explore our wonderful fate. Embrace the world, don't hesitate. Take a deep breath in because we are proud to be Greeley Central Wildcats graduating in 2015.
Now, please help me welcome this amazing man, Mr. Kevin Ronke.
Wow, thank you, Courtney. That was over the top. My goodness, what can I say looking out here? You guys look absolutely fabulous. The class of 2015, I see so many faces out there, so many wonderful memories. I have to get a picture of this. I hope you don't mind. Wait a minute. Here we go. Technical difficulties. Smile, everyone. Beautiful.
These young men and women seated before you have met the academic requirements of the state of Colorado and the high standards and expectations of Wells County School District 6. It is the judgment of Greeley Central High School faculty and staff that these young people will carry on the ideals of pride, class, and dignity to our Greeley community, the state of Colorado, and our great nation. Therefore, it is with pleasure that I present to you the Greeley Central High School graduating class of 2015. I now present Dr. Richard, who will accept the class of 2015.
Thank you, Mr. Cousins. Thank you 311 times. What a great honor it is to stand before you all, the class of 2015 from Greeley Central High School, and share with you heartfelt greetings from the Board of Education. We're excited to join you, your family and friends, and the faculty and staff in proudly recognizing your accomplishments. It is my pleasure as a member of the Greeley-Evans School District 6 Board of Education to certify that each of you has met all of the graduation requirements of Greeley Central High School as recommended and certified by the faculty and staff. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Education, you are now authorized to receive your individual diplomas. Congratulations to each of you.
Beatriz Gonzalez Amador.
Thank you.
Brittany Diana Gutierrez. Lawrence Jimenez Landeros. Oscar Salatiel Romero. Courtney Elise Seminsky, summa cum laude. Lauren McCrae Moyer, magna cum laude. Kendall Mimi Sparkman. Caitlin Amber Martin, summa cum laude. Susel Paola Ibarra Mesta. Marshall Douglas Burden. Morgan Sue Boris. Emma Glenn Krumholtz, summa cum laude. Alicia Cassandra Alvarado. Rebecca Garcia Romero. Deratu Mume. Jerica Lynn Riojas. Miracle Idales Guzman.